know, food trucks are everywhere, hundreds of them with long lines of people waiting to order.
You probably assume what you're biting into is safe, and so did we until we started digging into inspection records. CALL7 Investigator Theresa Marchetta found you may have no way of knowing for sure, Theresa.
I've been digging into those records for weeks now. I found city agencies not only have conflicting information about exactly how many trucks are on the road, they've also inspected just a tiny fraction of them for health violations this year.
So there's no records found for that one. This is what it says, click on inspection date, but there isn't one. There are a couple of violations here, type 1, poor hygienic practices, hot and cold water, soap and drying devices unavailable.
We went to a recent Civic Center Park food truck roundup to see what we'd find. You're supposed to be able to go online and check out trucks on the city's inspection website before you order. But we found either outdated inspection reports or none at all.
There is no inspection date for them, so we don't know. You have one full-time employee that's dedicated just to food trucks at this point.
Yes.
Is that sufficient?
No, that we really need more staffing.
The Denver Department of Environmental Health readily admits they are grossly behind. We requested and sifted through several data sets and found so far this year they've inspected just 43 trucks for possible health and safety violations out of the 600 in their database.
To be clear, you cannot inspect them every year.
At this point in time, with the resources that we have, we're not able to conduct operational inspections.
And those operational inspections are the ones that really count when it comes to your safety.
Jokers!
Sport club!
Freedom Club!
They include the observation of food handling, checking food, water, and storage temperatures, and sanitation practices like hand washing, all common violations we discovered among the tiny fraction of trucks that are up to date.
We don't have a butter knife, don't judge me.
We talked with people lining up to buy lunch on the Anschutz Medical Campus.
It's an jalapeno elk sausage.
I got the burrata salad from East Coast Joe's.
They tell us they assume health inspectors are watching.
I think it's important to me. Some of them have certifications on them somewhere, and so I think that it's nice to see that and know that your food is going to be good, clean.
Yeah.
It was a ton of work and a ton of money, but food safety is important.
Pile High Burgers spent nearly $100,000 on their truck with food safety and transparency in mind.
We felt like we wanted to have something that looks good, that where customers can see in and see that we're not picking our nose and doing all kinds of foul things to their food.
But there's no guarantee every other operator has that same philosophy.
Aren't you concerned that if you're not able to keep up with these businesses, that really public health could potentially be at risk?
We do certainly want to make sure that they're getting the level of attention that they need, and that's a challenge for us right now, to be honest.
We checked. There's no state mandate for inspections on food trucks. Tri-County Health tells us they don't do operational inspections unless there's a complaint. In Boulder County, inspectors admit they're falling short on their overall food safety inspection goals. They all say staff, budget, and tracking down the trucks are their biggest factors here.
Scary stuff. So how are we supposed to know if a truck is meeting safety standards?
I know. Well, if you can't look, you got to just call in. Health inspectors do respond quickly to your complaints. You can watch out for a couple of things. Nobody should be barehanding your food, okay?
Yeah.
Workers shouldn't be touching it. They should have gloves on or be using tongs, spoons, some kind of a paper to grab the food. They should also have a sink in there for hand washing that you can see. And ask them, do you have hot water? Hot and cold running water are critical things to ask for.